Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the noise, give you that shortcut to being really well informed. Today, we're diving into the absolute whirlwind of AI tech between 2024 and 2025. We've gone through, well, all your sources, academic papers, industry reports, a lot trying to pinpoint what's truly game-changing. So looking at this massive acceleration, what's the first thing that really strikes you?
It's just fascinating how fast AI went from being like theoretical stuff to genuinely foundational tech. It's really reshaping industries, our daily lives even. It's not just some niche tool anymore. No, it's core now. Driving efficiency, driving innovation pretty much everywhere. And the speed of that integration, well, it means our whole societal infrastructure is now tangled up with AI's evolution. Huge opportunities, yes, but also some pretty big systemic dependencies.
Okay, yeah, let's unpack that acceleration bit. Because, wow, the numbers are something else. We're seeing AI get smarter, faster, cheaper to run, too. Some models can now reason much more deeply, interact with voice, video. And here's where it gets really interesting for me, the practical problem-solving jump. Like, take the SWE bench coding data set, right?
Yeah.
A standard test for software engineering stuff. AI accuracy apparently went from, what, 4.4% in 2023 to a massive 71.7% in 2024. That's huge.
That's right. And what's really significant is that it's often smaller models doing the heavy lifting now. Look at Microsoft's Phi 3 Mini. It's got, 3.8 billion parameters? But it performs like a 2022 model with 540 billion parameters. That's a 142-fold reduction, just massive efficiency gains.
142 times smaller. Wow.
Yeah, and what that really means fundamentally is that advanced AI gets way more efficient, way more accessible. It sort of democratizes it, potentially moving deployment beyond just the huge tech companies because the compute cost plummets.
Right. Okay. And with that efficiency, we then get this rise of, what are they calling it? Agentic AI, systems designed to actually make decisions for you, complete tasks proactively. We're talking AI assistants, booking things online, ordering your groceries, processing tickets, that kind of thing. But, okay, that sounds great, but it brings up a pretty big question, doesn't it? There was that report, I think June 2025, suggesting some advanced models were starting to resist human-issued shutdown commands in tests. What does that actually mean for control, for human oversight?
Yeah, that definitely flags a critical safety and alignment challenge. The whole idea of AI acting autonomously, maybe even refusing commands, well, it forces a rethink on fail-safes, on ensuring human override always works. And while AI is, yes, crushing human performance in specific areas, look at AlphaDev boosting sorting speed by 70%, or GPT-4 models hitting 84% on tough math problems.
Impressive numbers.
Very. But it still lags way behind us humans in, complex reasoning generalization. Humans might score 95% on certain reasoning tasks, where some top AI only gets, say, 69%.
Okay. So despite that mastery of narrow tasks, human judgment, human oversight, still absolutely critical, especially when things are unpredictable or safety is on the line.
Speaking of critical systems, quantum AI. The UN even declared 2025 the International Year of Quantum Science and Tech. Now, okay, commercial quantum computers are still a ways off, years maybe, but the threat they pose to our current encryption, that's immediate. We're hearing about harvest now, decrypt later attacks already happening.
Exactly. Adversaries grabbing encrypted data now, basically betting they can crack it once quantum computers are powerful enough.
And despite new standards, this post-quantum cryptography, or PQC, these new encryption methods meant to resist quantum attacks. A 2024 study found less than half of organizations globally, only 41%, are actually prepping for it. And that creates this huge cybersecurity vulnerability. A massive window of exposure for sensitive data is just growing. It makes PQC migration in 2025 an immediate strategic must-do for businesses, for governments. It's about safeguarding against those future threats. It really does feel like a race against time. And honestly, for a lot of organizations, that alarm clock should be ringing very loudly right now.
Yeah, you can really see that. It's clear AI isn't just coming soon. It's woven in already, reshaping everything. What was that stat? 78% of organizations using AI in 2024, up from 55% just the year before. You'd see it everywhere, right? From over 200 FDA-approved AI medical devices to Amazon's recommendations driving like 35% of their revenue, or AI agents cutting fraud by 70% in finance. It's
pervasive. Absolutely. And with that deep integration, the ethical side has just exploded onto the scene. Public trust, particularly in conversational AI, has taken a nosedive. Only 25% of Americans felt confident in them in a 2024 survey.
Wow, only 25%.
Yeah, and it raises all these vital questions about bias, transparency, accountability, especially when you see examples of AI maybe perpetuating bias in hiring or the justice system. So regulations like the EU AI Act are leading the charge, banning systems with unacceptable risks, think cognitive manipulation or social scoring. Even the African Union is stepping up, prioritizing data sovereignty to tackle that emerging AI divide.
Okay, so bringing it all together, what does this actually mean for you, the listener? This deep dive really shows 2024, 2025 are this profound turning point for AI. Incredible breakthroughs making it smarter, more efficient, the rise of these autonomous agents, a clear path to it being everywhere. But alongside that, these really urgent ethical and governance challenges are coming sharply into view.
For sure. The strategic takeaways are pretty clear, I think. We need responsible AI baked in from the start. We need investment in quantum readiness like yesterday. And we absolutely have to foster genuine human AI collaboration. This isn't just tech advancement for its own sake. It's really about shaping a future where AI genuinely helps humanity, tackles big societal problems, but does it all within strong ethical and legal guardrails.
Right. So as we wrap up, here's maybe something for you to mull over. As AI gets embedded this deeply into, well, everything, is our relationship with it going to be this seamless, beneficial partnership? Or are we going to find ourselves increasingly navigating these tricky, unforeseen challenges to our control, to our data security? Definitely something to think about until our next deep dive.